Hello, this is Abby. I am coming at you from the West Plains region of Spokane. The West Plains region has been in the news a lot over the last few years with different companies relocating to the area or starting fresh here on the West Plains region. And I get asked a lot, how does that relate to the real estate market on the West Plains? So I am going to share with you today just some data and some conclusions that I have made personally. So take it for what it's worth. It is my personal opinion, although I am going to share some data with you so I can back up some of what I say, because I sure love data. So here's some charts that we are going to go over. Our first chart is Spokane County. So this is residential units in Spokane County, and this is what we call sales absorption. So this is the percentage of units that are under contract February 2020 as it compares to February 2021. So as you can see in this chart, we have had an increase of 58% under contract and 44% of units sold. So that is in 1 year time comparing February 20 to February 2021. Now remember, this is Spokane County residential. So the next slide is Spokane, the West Plains zip codes. So the zip codes that I took, you can see at the bottom here, 99004, 99224, and 99001. Does not make sense to put the Fairchild Air Force Base zip code in there because they don't have residential units that they're selling. So those are the three zip codes that I chose to compare. And as you'll see here, they have had an increase of 74% year over year in under contract and 240% in units sold. So that is definitely an increase there. And I am going, without digging into that data and just looking at this, I'm going to attribute that to new construction units. So now we will talk price. So as a reminder, the last two slides were units. This is price. So this is going to be average sold price, not listed price. And just as a side note, both of the list to sales price ratio in both of these regions were 100%. So the list to sales price ratio means what it's listed at and what it sells for, and the average of all the closed units in February was 100%. So just as a little side note there. So this is the average sold price for Spokane County residential. So you'll see that the average for February 2021 was 374,915. So call it 375,000. And that is an increase of 27%. So that is, I've been in the real estate world for almost 8 years, and that is the highest year over year increase that I have ever seen. So that is a pretty significant increase in the sold price. And in the West Plains, the average sold price is about 360, and the percentage change is about 20%. So some conclusions there is, builders are doing their best to keep the cost of new construction as affordable as they can. A couple things are attributing to the cost of new construction right now, which is the cost of the land in the West Plains specifically has gone up pretty significantly because of the demand for different industrial companies that are coming into the market. So the residential people are competing with some of the industrial areas as well. So the cost of land has gone up pretty significantly, and there's been some code changes in the building code that have also increased the sales price of homes starting February 1st. So my prediction would be that, if I had a crystal ball, we're going to continue to see price increases throughout this year. That is my personal opinion from what I'm hearing from builders, developers, and our real estate agents as well. So I get a lot of people that are just, buyers are just getting burnt out. They say they're going to wait. My advice for you is stick it out and don't wait. Interest rates are going to increase. And so just seeing year over year, 27%, if we have that same kind of increase again in 1 year, even if we have a 20% increase in a year, that is significant. And that can put you into a completely different price bracket with interest rates then raising and the average sold price raising as well. So I don't think that we are going to see any sort of decrease in pricing this year. Now, you may play this video in 9 months. I could be completely wrong, but all signs are pointing that 2021 is going to continue to increase with all of the influx of people that we are getting from outside the region, and just a lot of more first-time home buyers able to purchase their first homes. So if you have any questions about the Spokane market or the West Plains specifically, I am always an open book and happy to help. And I'll throw some data there at you when I can, because I love the data.